今天天气真的比较热。
Speak English? English? Yes. What I'm doing is just cleaning his legs to removing the sand, the dirty. You know?
Okay.
So like this, you see, I have the king feet. You know, I put oil, no problem.
其实你可以了解这个师傅，他们可能是类似做志工吧，他们本身做什么我们不知道。我也不会跟他沟通，因为我一个礼拜都弄啊。但是他这种可能热心吧。
对啊。
他功夫很厉害，你看他抓的那个感觉，有没有？这蛮不错的，你像他这种也蛮专业的。好像最近没有人拍这个，对不对？
没有。
对啊，这个是一部分的，就是说，这么多天，那有的6天10天那个都会得啊。我借这个机会就放松。
Ask him how he feels with the massage because we never talk. I just give the massage, but I don't have his feedback. You know,
Okay.
I want to hear how he feels after the massage. He runs better.
你觉得怎样？他帮你做了以后，帮你按摩以后，你觉得怎样？会比较舒服啊，跑得比较快，比较缓。This really helps tremendously with their muscles.
Just releasing.
And
They have a lot of lactic acid. It's constantly 18 hours running.
Yeah.
So you get a lactic. What I do is it's called recovery massage. Tell him it's called recovery massage, and to remove the lactic acid. That's why my massage is hard. It's painful.
Yeah, because it gets down to the muscles and the tendons and all that.
Acid, and this he can run better. Come back again. Okay, face up. He just want to hit because I couldn't talk to him, you know. Couldn't communicate well.
那个不会痛，我没那个是还好啊，他都帮我贴这样 OK。
所以
不要没有什么大碍。
Okay. Either way is fine. Tell him just he feels great in either case.
难免的，看那个是难免的。没有夹脚印才敢挑战嘛，因为我有练没有练的。
对啊，那不能。
没有练的人像这种天气没办法。
这没办法，真的没办法，很容易中暑啊。
啊
No, he said this is great because it helps him run and.
所以你拍这个夹脚印也蛮写实，
真的蛮写实的。
一般没有这个东西，他们才知道我是有练过的。你穿，因为地面要承受度
对，它这是深层治疗，所以深层按摩会对你真的比较有帮助，而且也是会比较痛。他说这比较痛。
你假如说 像他有状况的人就会受不住，会哀哀叫。我现在是比较好一点，因为我放松，因为我以前跑那么多的经验是有，不然我3周也来挑战，大家也会想说啊，你这个来玩的，我不可能来玩的嘛，我一生做这件事，我一定是有准备的啊，不然带几双拖鞋就来了，然后但是这种东西还是要用证明嘛，然后你就慢慢，现在跑是有个概率，大家都觉得，我真的可以这样，你慢慢在印证，就是做一个记录也好了，这个写实也骗不了人的，对他们这个主办单位，你看他们这个也蛮让人家更了解，这是最地表最认证赛，这是那么行之有年的。我们现在也是好不容易有个我们亚洲有2个来嘛，对不对？那你今天完成，只要有人完成，就是一个目前我们是有希望的嘛。我也希望能够真的完成，那以后的人就可以愿意来的人就可能机会更大了，因为你毕竟要经过10日赛，他也是有兴趣嘛，对不对？那你们就近跑的人，假如有兴趣那更好，就是更就近嘛。对啊。因为有的还要很多，现在疫情什么的也麻烦，但运动还是要嘛，对啊。这个是你看我们这样运动也很好，只是要经过训练。
Is that he can bear the pain because he's relaxed. So, if it were me untrained, I would be screaming at the top of my lungs because of the pain. But because this is not the first time, and he's in a relaxed state, that's why he can tolerate it.
你这样介绍就对了，那你跟他介绍说，我因为这个机会就感谢他，然后我们这人都跑也是他帮忙很大。然后现在还要注意我们，那我们也把它推荐给，还是说你看这个中央有这种状况是这个。
对，他说他做这做50年了。
对啊，你看我把它推荐给台湾嘛，你看挺好的，也是很专业的，你还在做这个事，那么多年。
对，他刚刚跟我讲，他在这里做50年，他做这个行业做了50年。
你看也是
经验很丰富的，对啊。
不然有的做到你做不了，你可能也没办法。那你要跑这么长距离，你假如说随便不可能乱找的啊，你一下子假如不能，是不是？你一定有状况才。
对啊。
对啊，但是我们这样跑得很好，你是类似幕后工程，你很厉害，你搞不好你也没办法完成，因为状况很多。对啊。所以他们就是属于那种幕后自工啊，专门都是配合的。你看我们跟CR6跟一些芯片那个直接跑那个没有互动的不一样，他们比你还紧张呢，要记错了比你还紧张呢，对不对？他们很注意这个，因为这个是人家认证的，大家看得到。就是这样，它总是一个过程。
Tell him that the only thing that I find over here is a little right here, is a little like bumps because lactic acid accumulate.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is that removing those lactic acid, getting out of the body. Lactic acid. You see the milk has lactic acid? The milk. The body produces lactic acid. Yeah, lactic acid. The body produces lactic acid.
Okay.
You okay?
Okay.
See?
Ciao, Mario. I'll be back on Tuesday. I gotta go upstate.
See, okay.
Today.
All right, okay.
See you Tuesday evening.
See, okay. I see you today. Ciao, brother. I see you. All right.
他现在说你现在你大腿部分有起伏，就是有凹凸不平的地方，它就是有乳酸积在里面，所以他现在帮你
排酸。
对
啊。
那这样子会帮助很大。
就会更好啊，所以我现在就储备后面的，现在我现在是适应了嘛，然后可比较要筹备更长远的，所以你看，不然我要想要追那个一直追，我是一直跑了，也懒得处理它。那你要发现差不多，你就要精准，要很会精打细算就对了。你只要有差一点，你考个就公里数也达不到，然后你可能后面补更难了。 很多人你一天这样，我现在是累积是加的，你只要一直减到最后，你根本不可能完成。因为状况不可能越来越好，状况因为那么长嘛，你累积一定会累积一些伤痛或者怎么样，多多少少啦。看啊你现在这状况可以拍手，搞不好你后面就会很顺，然后你就是达标就好，不要贪。我现在就是不贪嘛，就贪。我现在已经快，比如说我现在到70几公里，我看会不会是30我就达标了。所以我现在时间还很长，所以我现在先排，明天还有明天的那个100公里。那我现在在跑的当中也是在顺畅。那我把公里数补到，我赶快就早点休息，因为我可能12点可以跑到12点，可是我通常都没有跑到12点，我会跑到10点多到11点，搞不好就结束，我就差不多我就有一个小时或1个半小时。我讲的说很可以跑到极致，明天搞不好你就是会开始有落石的可能。而你要落石的话，你今天跑再多，你这样补差对，你就是每天平常心。100已经算有超多的几公里，那你每天就是一个达标嘛。其实这也不能算一直想这个问题。你想这个问题，我跑5000我跑几圈，你搞不好你今天就跑不下去了。你这是跑时间的，为什么？18小时让你发挥，那你知道你的状况，然后去调配。像我今天去没有多休息啊，然后那种大太阳，你可能休息就会松懈，
对啊，
你也不想啊。它这个泥土也在舒缓，然后也是在强化，就让你赶快调理好。然后一开始你速度就出来了，你搞不好本来可以跑只有1小时，搞不好跑了6、7公里而已，那就变8、9公里了。可你这段时间的落差，跟它调理的落差可能少掉那半小时，或是那是就等于没有差，公里数不会来，那个什么，就练面都是这样，因为你人还是要按照选时间点。这慢慢就是要有经验值去讲这些事就对了。不然我现在只要跑50的，基本上要100。你现在没有达50，你一看，基本上他明天的结果就是不可能跑到100。对呀，我们现在已经60几公里，6快70。我已经加起来已经800多了。我等于是后面其实是加分的。所以很要精算，你们以后就会知道为什么要这么精算。每个比赛超马都不一样，50到5000公里，各种跑法都不一样。不是马拉松，马拉松一定去求快，没有什么理由。你要说跑健康的，基本上那大家跑健康也不用跑那么远。他跑久也不会不健康了。你想说像这样子，然后他也是专业又帮我护一下，我的看无所谓啊嘞。但他真的有问题，我还是要处理呀。可是因为有经验值告诉我还好。
Very good. Excellent. Okay.
那基本上我没有什么大问题。
Okay, very good.
跟他这样拍一下，对不对？
Picture?
在立刻 ，yes。谢谢哦，
不客气
谢。谢你啊。OK， see you 啊。OK。你好像我这样，可能是肌肉很难，有没有？这很软呐。
对啊。
这样就没有铁腿的可能啊。那你这样一定跑得下去呀。就这样子你就 OK 了。所以基本上每天你看我现在18小时，每天给他按照这个流程去走就好了啊，就平常心就好了啊。所以说。其他就要交给时间了，那你就印证出来了。了解我意思吧？哎呀，好 OK 啊。
好，谢谢。
好，这有机会刚好，想能够让人家推动比赛，这是我的目的哦。当初就是这种想法，才会想要去来这边。好 OK 啊。
OK，谢谢。
我们这里
Do you have a name, doctor?
Huh?
That I can, because he wants to promote your work.
Who?
Wei Ming, because
Oh.
because he feels like every athlete needs this kind of treatment so they can keep on going. Because
Yeah.
you know, to him, he's trained, so that's why he can take this punishment.
Yeah.
But like you and me, there's no way we can run this every single day, 60 some odd miles every
Minimum,
day.
yeah, like 65 miles a day to keep in the race. If you do 65 miles, you are in the race, you know?
Yes.
You know, you start going behind, and you never finish.
Yeah.
So it's tough. Sometimes you got to do 70 miles, 75 miles just to cash, you know, to be there.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's really, this is a race that you do it with your mind.
Yes, exactly.
Like primary is your mind. You need to train your mind for pain, to being exhausted, and you see others running, and you have no energy to run.
Yeah.
So you know you need to have an inner strength
Yes.
to do this race.
Mhm.
That's we choose some people from the war. Oh, you can make it. You can do it. Oh, this is from China guy. Oh, he's very good. We look over here at the history. He's doing pretty good. You see, no Americans.
Mhm.
Everybody's from outside.
Yeah.
You know, this is a very spiritual. There is no money. You don't win money.
No.
You know, you in this race, it's being spiritual. That means the entire planet vibrate different because this race
Mhm.
is very spiritual. People come to give love to humanity. So this is the importance of this race. You know,
Mhm.
You don't, nobody looking for money.
Yeah.
No, we are looking for to give enthusiasm to the rest of the planet.
Mhm.
You know, that's it. Give love to people. You know,
And that's why
this is this
he
race.
wants to promote your work, so then
Yeah.
he can tell people like this is raw, because this is what it is. This is real.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like made up or anything like that, because this is what every athlete has to go through.
Yeah.
So that's why he wanted me to shoot this, you know, to take pictures and
Very good.
you know, videos, so that he can give it to the future athletes, like who sees this, the pictures, the videos, and they will want to come, and the next generation
Yeah,
will
yeah,
want to
oh,
come
yeah.
and do this thing.
We don't
So-
we don't have that many athletes from China, but we have a lot of Europeans,
Mhm.
Germans, people from Austria, from Switzerland, from New Zealand, from Italy, from
Yeah,
France,
exactly.
everywhere, England.
Yeah.
You know, from but Chinese. I think it's the first time I see Chinese in this race. You know, so I'm very happy, and he's very receptive. You know, and the guy from Japan, we never have a Japanese, and I show him how to do things. I tell him, you do this, do that, because that's the way to finish this race. You know, pay attention to this. This is you need to be happy in this race, because your mind kills you. The mind puts you out. You are so exhausted. You have no energy, and everybody's smiling and singing. You see, that's the way to do it. You know, out.
Exactly. Can I get your name, doctor?
Huh?
And can you state your name?
My name is Mario.
Mario.
Cardenas. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a nurse. I'm an
Okay.
ICU nurse. I do cardiology, and also I am in this race for almost 15 years. You know, so more than 10 years probably, and I know how do you handle this race. I massage them, teach them how to do your diet, fix the shoes, change your shoes, a lot of things. Wow, brother! I encourage him, for example, to smile, to sing while you run. You know, he's not going down depression. No,
Yeah.
you see, he's singing. This is the way to do this race. If you don't sing, you are not happy in this race. Even if you have pain, just smile. You finish the race. Believe me, I see a lot of people they couldn't finish, did not even walk. The pain is so much. This is an Ukrainian runner that he did probably 10 times already. So he's a monster, really, monster runner.
Do you have like a business card or anything?
No,
like
I don't
that?
have a business card with me. I always cover all the races. So
Okay.
besides that, I do massage. I help with the blisters. I change the blisters. I change the dressings. I fix it. I know how to do the blisters very well. I learn Asian way, European way, Russian way.
Wow.
So we combine all those things and we do the fastest and the most natural way to fix things. We don't use too much chemicals, but we use nature to help problems, you know.